It seems that I've developed some kind of assumption that posting videos on YouTube and posting a certain kind of video on YouTube solidifies my fate of who I will be as a YouTuber. I find myself in this constant state of dichotomy of the creative mind and the social person versus the person who loves software and technology and who wants to discuss things. And at first, when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to teach people. I wanted to be the connection between people and software. And I still feel that need, but I'm not at my best when I teach. I wanted this YouTube channel to show me at my best, because that's what draws people in, the sincerity, the positivity. And I find myself wanting to create more consistent content, and in doing so, lean more toward my technological aspect of myself. And then I find that that seems too impersonal. And I want so much to just have a YouTube channel that's about vlogging. Because that's a part of myself that I cannot deny. My love of talking, my love of discussion. But I don't feel the ability to make consistent content that way. Sure, it's greatly improved my ability to form thoughts into actual logical words and being able to convey some kind of meaning, but it doesn't reflect on where I want to go with my life, which is technology. And as I say that, I get this feeling of almost dread. I'm going to college for a degree in computer information systems, but my love seems to be in discussion and philosophy. And yes, I take great enjoyment in creating new programs, but mostly for the excitement of figuring out how to create the program. I wish that YouTube didn't have such restrictions that forced you to make a decision one way or the other to provide some kind of consistent content to keep people coming back. If I created a channel that was based on technology, I wouldn't mind that people wouldn't necessarily subscribe, that I would be getting viewership because people were looking for a resource and they found me, maybe. I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with the idea of creating a channel that's mostly vlog-based and having discussions. But sometimes those discussions can only come about if there's already people around to have discussions with. And I find myself being reminded of how lonely it is to sit and create YouTube videos, and how lonely it is to sit and program software sitting in front of a computer all day. And again, the link between these two things is discussion. So I suppose that would be the direction that my channel would go. Discussion of the impacts of software on the world, on our social lives, on our minds. Because I certainly can't look at a book the same way. I can't read a book the same way. I'm constantly scanning for information. I am generally a happy person, but when having philosophical discussions, one can't help but slide into this quiet, mindful voice that may not draw people in at face value, but it has something to say. And I guess I just wish that people had the opportunity to speak in such a way and be heard. And I wish that a decision didn't feel so final. That deciding to post a video reviewing some kind of piece of software didn't seem to solidify me as a software-only and possibly impersonal YouTuber. That clicking that button didn't seem to split me down one path or the other when I, as a person, as a whole, am entwined. These two branches braid together to create me. I can't be one or the other. But in order to create consistent content, I have to be defined as one or the other. So I guess I'm taking a stand and saying, nah. Because dichotomy is awesome